tonight?
Coach, wasn't pretty. It was a win.
I thought it was beautiful, because we're on the right side, and the guys battled. They really battled, and it was an exciting finish, obviously, and a lot of guys stepped up. We made our share of mistakes. We a lot of turnovers that were kind of careless, and we'll learn from that. But I was very, very proud of the team and how we bounced back, different situations during the game, and actually finished the game. It was seesaw all the way through. A bunch of guys made plays at the end, and Jamal's first career three. He actually, right before we went out for the game, he wanted to talk to the team, and he said, "I want to step up and I want to play better." And what better guy than to make a couple plays down the stretch, and very, very excited for him.
Tennessee State's press, why did it seem to give you guys fits?
We were getting to spots and helping each other. I thought, the first couple times, we knew they pressed off free throws. We weren't real organized and making sure that we were getting to our spots. And once a team presses and turns you over a little bit, they get more and more aggressive. We lost some confidence against that pressure. Instead of making them pay for pressureness, we kind of went the other way. A couple times we broke it only to slow down and let them trap again. And we wanted to be aggressive out of those traps and try to score. And you could see us going downhill once we turned it over a couple times. So stuff to learn from, and a lot of guys we have to get better against pressure. So it's something that obviously will be a team focus in the future.
For a young team like this, in a game that could have easily went the other way, how big can an early victory in the season do for these guys moving forward?
Well, I tell you, it means a lot, because some of these guys don't have experience winning a college basketball game, and what a grind it can be. And that's something that you take a lot of pride in the fact that these guys finished the game. And we made some free throws. And I can go right down the line as to the different guys that made hustle plays. And what I'm really proud of is the scouting reports that really take away their perimeter shooting and guard defend the three. And I thought we were really, really hustling, trying to help each other and make sure we contest shots. I mean, since I've been here, I don't know if we've hustled as much as a team. And to be a little bit shorthanded and be able to do that is so encouraging to me. And you should hear the locker room. Those guys are just very, very excited. And it's good. You get one under your belt, and now there's expectations to do it again. They know they've done it, so that's important. Because until you actually do it, you just don't have that confidence. And I'm going to try to take a step now. It's a very challenging next game and next week, so the guys are excited about the challenge.
Talk about the resiliency of Jamal. He had a couple turnovers there throughout the game, but scored 7 points down the stretch for you guys. Clutch performance.
Well, Jamal's very emotional, and sometimes that works against him. When things are going really well, you can see his energy in his body language where he picks up. And there's sometimes when he struggles a little bit that he has a tendency to kind of get down on himself and too down on himself. He's got to shake himself out of that. And tonight he had reasons to show that bad body language, and he didn't. And he stepped up and made plays, and I'm really happy for that. And happy for him. I think it'll do a lot for his confidence. And we don't win that basketball game if he doesn't make some of those plays down the stretch. So very, very proud of him.
You talked about making progress from game to game. Do you feel like they stepped forward tonight?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We had much better. We got spread out in the St. Joseph's game, and our help defense wasn't where we need to have it night in, night out. So no question, a lot better tonight. I thought the mental alertness and the help defense was just much better. And that's a team that can spread you out, because sometimes they got 5 guys on the floor that can shoot the ball. So great focus that way. And we had some charges. We had a bunch that were close to charges, and we were much more physical from this game, from this one to the last one. So some good stuff.
Big weekend for you guys. Going to Charleston, just talk about the challenge and the opportunity.
Great opportunity. Obviously, we'll treat it one game at a time, and our first one is a very, very good basketball team in Tulsa. They're big. They have good guard play. They're disciplined. we'll have to play hard to be in the game, and then we're going to have to really execute to finish it out. So great challenge for this team. We've got to make a significant jump. You know, this is a good basketball team and a good basketball tournament, and then from there out, you're not sure exactly who you're playing, but you got all kinds of different teams. It's pretty much like an NCAA tournament setting where our guys have to play away from home for the first time, a lot of them for the first time, and we're going to need our veterans to kind of show them the way because they've been in a tournament like this, playing in Puerto Rico last year, and once again, we're a little bit down, so we're going to have to pick it up.
How about coaching against EJ?
Well, I've got a couple tricks up my sleeve, you know, and him on the ball screen, so it'll be good to see him. I'm glad he's, you know, doing good, and he's in a good program, and yeah, he's on the other side now, so we have to go at him.
What are some of the challenges that maybe, like you said, you don't know who you're going to play? I guess what are some of the challenges that throws at you as opposed to when you know the team that you're about to play? You obviously have to prepare differently.
You're talking about on our team?
Oh, no, talking about, like, say after the Tulsa game, you won't know who you play after that. So just preparing moving forward after the Tulsa game when you don't know who you're going to be playing. I guess what are the struggles with that?
Well, our assistants do a very, very good job spending time scouting opponents way beforehand. You know, up to this point, all of our coaches have broken down everybody in the field. So they're giving me updates and kind of, you know, they're briefing me on each team and give me a little cheat sheet on what guys do well, what we're going to have to prepare for. And we kind of, without the players know, we kind of put some of that stuff in so they get a feel for what they're going to have to guard. And you know, I don't want the guys to look ahead too much. We have a significant challenge in front of us with Tulsa, and we're going to be excited about that opportunity. We're going to attack that opportunity, and then it'll be move on to the next one. But you have such contrasting styles in the next round, and then on the other side, you know, you have Northwestern, who obviously plays, you know, a little bit less, you know, probably more of like a Princeton style, and you got LSU, obviously, who's always athletic. We've played them in the past, and Coach has their recruiting classes going. So there are different challenges, and that's what I love about the tournament format.
Anything else tonight for Coach? All right.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, everyone.